All right, I got a little extra time to kill. Let's play around with another Sudoku. I haven't used this one yet, so I don't know what kind of shortcuts I can do. Number pad not working. Oh, don't know if I'm gonna like it if I have to click everything. 5. So that could be maximum 5, minimum of 5. Let's do this right. 4. Actually, this has to be a 9. There is no other place for a 9 on the row. If this was a 9, this would have to be a 10. So 9. We can do the same thing with 8. Again, this has to be 8. If this was 8, this has to be 9, and then that would have to be 10. I don't believe we get so lucky with 7. 7 could be either one of these, because we could do 7, 8, 9. All right. There's so many degrees of freedom, because this could be any number between 3 and 7. So this could be any number between 1 and 4. This could be any number between 4 and 7. And so 4 and 7 is a little tighter. 1, 4, 3, and 7. 3 and 7 is actually 5 numbers. This is 6. Could go 6, no, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7, 6, 5, 4. This could be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not worth putting in yet. Let's do other little guys here. One can only go in one of these two. 2 could technically go into any one of those ones because it can go the second at the worst. It can go in the second spot. Is there anyone more restricted? This right here? No, because we can do not that one. Those could be ones or twos. Yeah, that one could be a 1 or 2 as well. 9 in this row has to go here or here. It's good to know. How about 7? 7 could go in here too because that could be an 8 or a 9. Can't go 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you could do it at a 3 as well. 1 and 2 positions. 1 and 2 positions. 1 in 1 position here. There we go. Actually, that's the only place that a 1 can go in this box. Again, you can't start with a 1 because that would have to be a 0. An only place for a 9. Okay, that means that we have a 9 here. We have a 9 in this row, or column 2. So in this box, we still need a 9. And there's only one place it could go. This box. There's only one place a 9 can go. Two spots a 9 can go. I will pencil mark this because it will point down here, which will tell me one of these two is a 9. These two point over here. Only one spot for a 9 to go there. These point up. Only one spot a 9 can go in this box, period. Which looks at this, which means this is the 9. We like that. There we go. One of these two can be a 9. Nothing breaks there. Okay. And this is super not restricted because this could be basically anything. Same with this. This could be pretty much anything too. Um, 8, 7, 6, 5. A lot of freedom on all these. Ones, ones, ones. I guess the other thing to think of now is the smallest, or the smallest this could be now is the 2 because we've already used the 1. So 3, 4, 5. Still a lot of freedom, even if you take out that 1. doesn't give me a lot. Those 7, 6, 5 is the biggest number this could be. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 is the biggest number this one can be. Again, the biggest number this one can be because there's already a 9 is 8. So it's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So this is a 3, 2, or 1. Um, this one right here can be a 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can I get more of these 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s? Because this is 6. 1 to no 2 to 6. 2 to 6 on this guy. On both of them. I don't think that that gives me anything in the column yet. 8, 7, 6, 5. Yeah, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of options. This 3 is nice. Actually, I can probably do all of the 3. I don't know what just happened to my brain right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. No, 9. Well, 8. 8 could go here. 8 could go here. It could go here. And it could go here. Um, this is that crop key dot is what they're called. This is a 1 to 2 ratio. So 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, or 3 to 6. I do know that there's not a 1, 5, 7, or 9 on it. Or I'm sorry, a 5, 7, or 9. I don't know where the 1 came from. 5, 7, or 9 on that. For sure there's not any of that. In fact, I can already tell you, obviously there's not 9 because it sees 2 9s. Oh, that was easy. This is the only place for a 1 in this box, which does get rid of 1 here. This gets rid of 2 here, which gets rid of 3 here. Doesn't mean that this can't be that 2, 3, 4. It doesn't mean that you get rid of that altogether, but it does mean that the minimum moves up a little bit. So as I said, this was 2 through 5. This is 3 through 6, and this is 4 through 7. These are a little bit more reasonable numbers to deal with. Yeah, this 2 to 6 still sucks. Thermals are not miserable, but they are a little tricky, especially when it's like all thermals like this. Let's look at this one. One's in one of these two. One in the middle could be in 3 spots. That's not bad. I'm not blocking off a 1 on either one of these. 8 would have to be restricted to one of these 2 spots here. I am willing to put that in just because it is semi-restricted. 7 is restricted to 4 spots. This gets less and less useful. 2 is restricted to 2 spots as well. One of these 2 has to be the 2 in that row. 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is the lowest number this could be. 2, 8, 7, 6. 6 is the lowest number or the highest number that could be. Sorry, highest number that could be 6. So it could be anywhere from 6 to 2. 8 could go in either of these positions. 7 could go in any of these 4. Those 8s don't line up with the other 8s. I'm trying to get like an X-wing, where if I could get like an 8 in one of these two positions, I could get 8 in one of these two positions. Then I could say that there's no more 8s in this row or in this column. That's kind of like a thing that you want to do. And obviously, this is not the right example, um, but that is extremely useful if you can get down to 2 into 4 cells that see each other. Um, then you basically make it so that um, it can't be that. There's also something called a bent triple as well, which is kind of like the same thing as the X-wing, where like if I can get these to the same 2 as well, I can actually, if I can get these to the same 3, then this right here can't be, I can get these to the same 3. 1, 2, 3. Then this couldn't be either one of those 3 because it sees all of them. Something like that. Something about having them all see each other. And you can use like box mechanics in order to figure that out as opposed to just row and column. Um, I have a hard time seeing those, so it is one of my weak spots on this. Okay, so 8 in this box actually has to go in one of these because there's no 9 in this box. So that is a useful one to see here. Because we've already used this 9, so one of these two has to be an 8. But 4 of these could be 7. Well, that could be a 7 technically because that could be the 8. This could be the 8 as well. I thought I was going somewhere with that. Man, I thought I had it stuck. Oh no, it can't be 8. Oh, okay, you see it here. All right, so it is one of these two because you've already seen this one. Meaning one of these is an 8. All 3 are possible. 8 to 9 this would have to be a 9 if this was the 8. This could be the 8 and this could be basically anything. This could be an 8 and these could basically be anything as well. Um, we're looking for a box that has very few ends, very few bulbs. Um, so 2 spots for an 8 in this box. Those are the only 2 spots for 8. 7 is 4 spots for 7. 2 spots for 7. I feel like I have to put these in at this point just because there's, oops, I pressed the wrong button for that. Um, I feel like I have to put that in because I'm starting to see it a lot of places. Um, and it's the only thing I can think of to do. So like I said, these are for the 7 here. Oh, okay, hold on. 7 is the highest number that this could be. 6, 5, 4. So this is a 1 to 4. This is a 2 to 5, 3 to 6, and 4 to 7. This is not the way you like to do these. You like to have these 3 digits. Generally 3 digits make the puzzles fairly easy to do. I had to sneeze, sorry. What else do I see? Low digits. Here's a good one. 1 is in one of these 2 positions. If I can do that with 2, I got an extra position for 2. 2 could technically be here. Till I see a reason why it can't later on. right? That's three positions for two. I was hoping to be able to get a one or a two here, because then I could get like 3 and 6 figured out in here, kind of. Because then I can make this a 1, 2, 4. Because all of the options would be on that. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed it here. That is the only spot for one in that box. There's gonna be a lot of this that I'm just gonna immediately miss. One is the only spot in this now. Can't go here. Can't go here. So this is the only other bulb left. Sadly, it hits none of these. Sadly, this is still the same two. Sadly, these two are still open. Okay. Two spots for two now in here. This is no longer two because we have the one. These would have to be the oop, these would have to be the two. All right. Three could go in two. This could be 1, 2, 3. So yeah, you could get a three here. You could get a three here. You could get a three here. Here. Only ones you couldn't is here. Nope. I was gonna say that could mean something, because if I had threes as an option here and could rule it out there, that could also be relevant. There is some issues here and here with low digits. Um, we're now at 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. So these are 4 or 5 at the smallest. So threes would have to be restricted to here or here. That's not as big of a restriction as I want. 1, 2, 3, 4. So two could still go here or here. As soon as I can get two out of this square, that means the two would be down here. That'd be nice. Oh, actually, boom. One can't be this one. Oh, yeah, one can't be this one. And nope, two can still go either one. Never mind. Let's see, two can't go here. No, it can go either one of these spots. Um, that one. Yeah, 2, 2, 2. Getting close. Actually, look at this. This is finally what I was what I was looking for. Except for I don't have it. Right? There's no excuse why there can't be a two here. Never mind. Oh, sometimes you gotta pencil mark everything and not get specific. So I was hoping what I was seeing is that those were the only places twos could go in these two boxes, and that would actually verify that this had to be a two. But I accidentally found another one, and that ruins it. And that'd be kind of like, again, one of those things where you just want to look for is, hey, if I can limit it down to a couple squares, you can get a lot of information out of that. 2, 2, 2, yes. So two's in one of two spots here. One of two spots here. One of three spots here, right? Can't get an X-wing or anything out of any of it. You can go ahead and just pencil, I guess, this in. That one is in one of three spots on this row. 1, 2, 3. One is in one of three spots here. Again, none of these are really giving me much at the time. See, even this is not very restricted. Again, if I could get this row That would mean something. Actually, I do have this row, actually. I lied. Um, I do have this row. This can't be a 1, and then there's no other bulbs, so it would have to be one of these three. So I do have it here. Do have it in one of these two. For sure, one of these two is a 1. Okay. Progress is progress, no matter how small. 1 is contained in one of these two in this box. This can no longer be 1 because we found it. So this can't be that 1, 2 anymore. This could absolutely be that 1, 2 anymore. You just would have to be this way around currently. These two could be 2s. This can't be a 2. This can't be a 2. Actually, one of these is a 2. That is good to know. Yes, that is all logically sound. Anything, one of these is absolutely 2. Let's actually move these to the center to make sure that they stand out a bit more. Same thing with you guys. I'm going to kind of have to start looking at guaranteed logic versus things I've just been pencil marking. So I have to start differentiate these and saying, hey, this is super solid. This is not super solid. It's the worst part about it is sometimes you have to have these like, technically these are super solid, but that's like a lot of information. But this is not the super solid one in my opinion. I guess the twos are technically, but the reason why I don't call them like super solid is because that doesn't mean that like this is the only option here. If I had like everything for the row and the column, I like to throw it in the center. It's you got to be careful because I've done it several times where you start pencil marking and you start doing this stuff, and then later on you realize that I did this for the row and not the column, and I'll later on I'll look and say, oh look, this is the only 2 in this column. This is the only 2 in this column right now. So that's it. Well, I just didn't put pencil marker down here because there's just too much that could be the option, and it's not that this is a 2. It's just that I didn't pencil mark everything. So like to wait until I get like for sure this is it. Get it to a box and like two degrees of information. So box, column, box row, row column. I like to then mark it and be solid and then know, hey, I'm good. Though, okay, this is really good. We do have this too now. Um, and I'll show you. We do not have this two now. We are closer to this two now. Okay, but let me show you what happened. These can no longer be 2. Um, and because this is now in here, because that's the only way to get in this column, and these cannot be 2, that means that you now you have to look at these other places of, hey, where can 2 go? 2 can go here if this is a 1, or it can go here if it's a 2. So this is a 1 or a 2. It can't be anything else. Can't be anything else than a 1 or a 2, because the only thing I can do is if this is a 2, this has to be a 1. And if this is anything other than a 2, then this has to be the 2 in that column. So this is restricted now to 1 and 2 only. If this is restricted to 1 and 2 only, this actually gets rid of 3 as an option here. This is now 1 or 2 only as well. Because if this is a 2, where does the 1 go? Only one spot. If this is a 1, where does the 2 go? Again, this is the only spot. Um, that also gets rid of my 2 here. And now I'm restricted to 2 spots, 4 spots, because I haven't pencil marked them yet on this one. And I did switch these over to the other pencil marks. This solid 2 can stay for, I guess, for now, just because it's kind of line logic. One or two has to go there. Yeah, I could still go 3 or 4 here. Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say this is 1, 2. 2 could be either one up there. Hmm. What else we got? Yeah, cool. I like it when I can double click stuff like this. Yep. So we got the 9s here and here. So those are the last 2 9s are in one of those 4 spots. We can double click the 8 real quick, but I believe it's only 1 8. 1 8. Yeah, we can't put an 8 here. We can't put an 8 in either one of these positions. Can't put an 8 here. So these have to be the 8s. So this has to be the 8s. And that one, that all still logically makes sense. The biggest that could be 7. 7 only has one spot in this box now. Wish I would have seen that earlier. So this does have to be the 7. I can't put a 7 here because I can't get to 9. And I can't put a 7 here because I can't use 8 or 9 in this box anymore. So this is 7. 6 still has 2 positions. But does the 7 do anything for this row? Where does 8 go now? In this row, I can't put an 8 here. So this has to be an 8. Okay, this now has to be a 7 because this only had 2 chances, 2 things beforehand. We can also take one number off of every single one of these because if this can no longer be an 8, that can no longer be a 7. If that can no longer be a 7, then the biggest number of this could be a 6. So this could never longer be a 6. Biggest number of this could be a 5. So this can no longer be 5, 4, 4. So now this has to be a 3, 4, 5, 6. That was a lot of information. That was finally something useful. Okay. Um, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, we said that this has to be a 1 or a 2. 5 can't be here. 5 can no longer be here. So where else is left for 5 in this box? Actually, only here. That's the only one that can possibly be a 5. So now we got this to being 3, 4. This to be 2, 3. No more 5 over here. Where does 7 go? This is the only place for 7 now. This is the only place for 6. Because again, 7 can't go here or here because it's bigger than 5. So this is the only place because these have to go up as they go across. So now we got 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Between these three, it's definitely 2, 3, 4. Okay. Where does 8 go in this box now? Can't go here. Can only go here. That actually probably was around for a little while. Maybe I had to get. Yeah, I think that one was around for a little while. I think I did not. I don't think this is a hard 7 or 8. I think this is the only places that 7 and 8 can go in this row, not in this column. I almost pencil mark that in, but I believe I can still be 6, 5, 4, 3. I can be 5, 4, 3, 2. So I still have some degree of freedom here. I can't just willy-nilly throw it in. These can't be 7s anymore. That does limit me to 7 and 3 positions here, 8 and 2. No 7 here anymore. Seven could go here, could go in any of those spots. Yep. So we're still stuck there. Can this go up to 5 anymore? No, because I don't have a. So now the Next biggest number left in here is 5. Actually, this is the only place 5 can go because I can't do 5 because of it being in the top row. So where else can 5 go? Can't go here because I don't have the 6, 7, or 8, 9 left over. So 5 is the only number that can go here. This has to be 1 or 2. 4 could go in either one of these places still. So this could be a 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1 is definitely one of these two. Where does 6 go in this row now? There's only one place left. 5 is no longer an option. 5 is no longer an option. 4 is no longer an option. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And again, this could be 1, 2. This could be 3, 4. So there's a lot of options left here. I can't just write off that, uh, biggest or littlest go anywhere. You have to really just still take it one number at a time. Let's see. I just put in the 6, so let's see if this gives me any information. That can't be 6. This could still be 6. Yes. No. Yes. So there's a lot of spots. 8 has to be at the end of one of these. It has to be at the end of one of these two, actually, because it does see there. We already have 8 in this row, actually. Okay, that actually leaves only one place for an 8. Because of this 8, I can't put it there. I can't put it there because we've already used the 9. So 8 does have to go here now. I had to remember that that was row logic, so that does help. Where can 7 go? 7 can go. No more 8 here. So 7 can't go here because it sees it. 7 is now restricted to one of these two spots. No, 7 can't go here anymore um, because there's no 8 or 9. 7 can't go here. 7 can't go here because it sees that. 7 can't go there. And it sees that. Yep, so that's 7. 7 is one of these three now. We can put that in the middle as well. So those are 7 8s. Kind of just jumping around because that's kind of the way you do these ones. This can't be 8 because it sees that 8. So where else can 8 go into this puzzle? Can't go here because of this 9. I can't do 8, 9. Can't go here because first of all, 8, 9, 10 wouldn't work. Same thing here. Same thing here. So this is the only place for an 8. Out of these three, I can't put it here because there's no way for a 9 to go here, so it'd have to go here or here for the 8 in the column. I will put that in the middle as well because that's column and box logic. I do want to kind of differentiate that. So now that I've realized that this can't be 8 and this can't be 8, that can't be 8. Can this be 8 still? This can still be 8. So we do have a second out for 8 on this column. It could be one of these two. This is very, very close to something relevant because if I've got it to 2 positions here, if I can get it for 2 positions up here somewhere, we'd be pretty set. Actually, can't be 8, can't be 8, could be 8, can't. So it's here, here, here. Not quite there. Yeah, any of those could be 8. I mean, technically this could be 8 too. Yeah, anything highlighted could be 8. Oh, here we go. We have since reduced this. This is the only place for 4 now. This is the only place for 4 now in the box. Oh, we also already had this 4 here. I could have figured that out earlier. We also already have the 2 now, so this is now 2. This makes this right here to be 1. This makes this one 2, which means that this can get deleted. This is 3. This is 2. This is now 1. This is now 3. 3, 4, 5. 3, 5. Good. So the lowest this could be is 3. The next number will be 4, but it sees it, so 5. Lowest number that this could be is 7 or 8. So this could be with 7 or 8. This could be still be 6. Cannot be 7. It definitely cannot be 8. This one right here could still be 4. Cannot be 5. So getting these down to 2 numbers can also show you other things. Again, now I got 2 in this row because I found this one. This one couldn't be 2, so this is the 2. Um, this is not the 2. Because where else does 2 go in this row? And that's the only other place if that wasn't it. 3 would have to go in one of these 2 positions now. Can't go here. So it has to go here because that's the only places that it could go. 4 can't go here. So where can 4 go on this line? Well, if I don't have a 3 left over, that's the only place. 5 could go in either one of these positions still. See, does this 4 give me anything here? 4, 4. So 4 would have to go here. Can't go there. Could go to either one of these 2 positions. 4. 2. Did I write 2 off of this position? I don't think I did. Ah, undo button, sorry. So these are 2, 4 combo. In the box is the only place that a 2 could go, and in the box is the only place where a 4 could go. All right, 3 can't go here. This is one of these 2 is a 3. This could be a 3. It could be a 3, whatever, or it could be a 2, 3. Check my phone. All right, just emails. All right, next. 1, 2, 3. Did we look at 3 down here yet? 3 can't go here. 3 can only go here. There we go. So in this box, I can't do a 3 in either one of these spots. And then if I do 3, go back. If I do 3 here, I can do 3. I can do 3 there. Never mind. This could be a 2, 3, or this could be a 3, 4. Both of those are logically fine. Don't go too quick. There's nothing like getting to the end of puzzles and then realizing that, oh, I made a mistake very, very early on. Okay, 8 can't go here, so this is the only place for 8 in this row. 7 can't go here, so where can 7 go in this row? Only here, because there's no 8 left over. 6 can't go here, so 5 and 6 was all that was left, so this is 5, this is 6. Those are all good spots, I like that. 2 and 4 take in, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the next number. 5 can't go here, so 5 has to go here. 6 is taken, so 7 is the last number. So that's a lot of 7s. Let's see, can we point down any 7s here? This could be 7, 8. Either one of these could be 7. Um, all those could be 7s. This can't be 8 or 9, so we do know that this cannot be the 7 here. This can't be a 7 because we already ruled out 8 and 9. So what would be bigger than 7? It wouldn't work. It would have to go here, and that's not possible. We can do 6s now. 6s would have to go in one of these 3 positions. We can't get a 9. 6 is allowed on here if this is a 3. 3 is not ruled out here. Actually, let's just write down all the possibilities because of row logic. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the last number. 2, 3, and 8 can all go on this dot. Let's see what's left over here. We got 1, 6, and 4. And all those can go on the dot. Okay. That is interesting. 179. 179 is actually the only numbers left. No, I'm sorry. One is not. One is done. Undo. One is one is not. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is the last number. Can 5 go here? Yes. Can 5 go here? Yes. Can 5 go here? No. Right? I think, well, we're gonna say that it can for now. Let's see if I can get some logic in this. The lowest number this can be is 1. This could be 2, because I don't have a 2 in this column yet. This can be 3. Yeah, never mind. No, it can't be 3. So 4. Yeah, that's still can be 5 though. One of these has to be 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All those are possible in all those spots still. What about here? That can't be 2 no more. 4. 4 in one of these. 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 1, 4, 5, 6. This one has to be 2 or 5 is the next lowest number. Nope, 5 is in here. So 6 is the next lowest. This can't be 7, so this does have to be 2. It's 2. So this has to be 2 or 6 because that's all that's left over. And again, so because this one cannot be, go through that again. The only options for this is 2 or 6. We see 1, we don't see 2. We see 3, we see 4, we see 5 in the box. So 6 is the next number. And if we're 7, there's no room to go up. If this is 6, then this has to be 7, and it does see 7 in the box and in the column and in the row even. Um, so it cannot be 6. It has to be 2. All that sound. Um, so this is 4. Can't be 3. Can be 4. Can't be 5. Can we be 6? We can be 6. Um, this can't be 6 here. Because like, look, what we got, this can't be 6 because the box. So this is actually the only place for 6 left. Because if this was 6, it'd be too big. For this to be 2 anyways, I could have seen this earlier. If this is 1, for this to be 2, this would have to be the 1. So this has to be the 3. This has to be the 4. This has to be the 1. This has to be the 2. We've done the 3. We're left with a 4 and a 5 for the box. 5 has to go here. 4 can go here. So this other number over here is 4. This other number over here is 4, 5, 6. This has to be the 3. What's left in the box here? It's 3 and 6. So 3 and 6. 6 has to be one of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the 7, there's the 8, and 9. Okay. 1. Oh, and look, we already got the 7, 8 pair. So whatever we're missing is here, which is 2. Which means that this has to be the 1. That is extremely useful. So we got the 1, 2, and then whatever the 5 or 6 is. I can't match that up with the direct 5, 6 out there, which would have just gotten rid of 5, 6 as an option anywhere in that row. Last 2 here is 3 and 4. And again, I don't see the answer to the 3 and 4 staring at me. Either one is the lowest that would be on this line. Oh, the 7, 8 does make this have to be a 9. Um, because 5 and 6 is just too big. So this cannot be the 9 anymore. This has to be the 9 over here. Um, 8's still an option on any of these. That 9 doesn't really give me anything. Maybe we have to pair things up. So um, if this was 1, this would have to be 2, right? And then this would have to be 1. This would have to be 2 because we couldn't use it there. Then that would have to be 3. If this was 3, 6. So if that was 1, 2. Yep. 2, 4 is an option as well. So we have 2 options where this is 2, right? Ah, yeah, all these still work. Okay, I was gonna say, well, we can prove that this has to be 2 or 3, but we can't because it could always be a 4, 8 pair too. It could be a 2, 4 or 4, 8. We have every option there. That will be interesting to see how that one resolves. Hmm. A limit somewhere. Yeah, 2 could still be here. These could still be 3, 5, no matter how I do this. 4, 5, 1, 3, and then that could be the 2. Oh, here we go. This can't be the 1 anymore. Off color. There we go. With that being not 1, this can no longer be 2 or 3. This does have to be 8 because the 4 is bigger than both of those. So this is the 8. Okay, this can't be the 8. This can't be the 7, so this has to be a 5. Because that was 7 would be bigger than both of these. This has to be the 6 because that's the only other option without 5. That's 7 because there's no other option. This is the 4. This is the 3. The 3 I think was there for a little bit. It's easy to be like darting around and not see something for a little bit too. So this is no longer 4 or 8. So this is a 1, 2 or a 2 or a 3, 6. Oh, this can't anymore be 4 or 6 anyways. Couldn't be 4 because of the box, but it couldn't also because of this 2, 3. Now this was down to 2 or 3. It had to be, it has to just be a 1, 6, 3, 2, 7, 8, 7, 8. So that's 6. No 1, so that's 4. 5 is the only number bigger. 3, 4, 1, 2, 6, 7. So this is the 8. 6, so this is the 5. 8, so this is the 7. Good job. We're all done. That was pretty good. I liked it. Was it difficult? I don't think I'm really capable of doing puzzles this strong, so I would say it was a 3 or a 4. It did take me 49 minutes. I think it's like 2 hours or 3 hours if I super struggle. So I'm gonna go with a 3, and I did like it. And let's send this. All right. All right. I'll shut up now.